Immigration enforcement seems to be ramping up here in San Diego. This weekend's raid follows recent reports of ICE arrests outside of immigration courtrooms right here in San Diego. CBSA's Esmeralda Perez joins us now in studio with why enforcement has started ramping up. Esmeralda.
Well, that's right, Steve. Now, I've learned from the Department of Homeland Security that most undocumented migrants who enter the United States within the past 2 years are now subject to expedited removals. And locally, we're hearing that immigration enforcement is happening outside the courtroom.
Video shows a person getting handcuffed in the court hallway. It was provided by the San Diego Immigrant Rights Consortium. You could hear someone asking officers to see a warrant.
Can I see the warrant? Stop, get up.
I spoke with immigration attorney Ian Ceruelo. He's also chair of the SDIRC. He broke down what's been happening.
In downtown, outside of the courtrooms, there will be several ICE agents waiting for those cases that were dismissed, and then once the person exits the courtroom, they arrest the person and place them in expedited removal.
For people in removal proceedings who've been here for less than 2 years and have an upcoming court hearing, Ian urges them to consult with an attorney. He also reminds people, you have the right to remain silent. You're not required to answer questions from ICE or sign any documents you don't understand. Make plans with your family if you have children or pets. If there's no attorney available and ICE requests their case to be dismissed, he says they should move forward with pursuing their application in court and opposing that motion. But before you even step into the courthouse, be prepared for anything, including a worst-case scenario.
Know your rights, be prepared, consult with an attorney, and prepare your family for any possible outcome.
Ian says there's an option they're encouraging where instead of going to court in person, they can instead use WebEx, which is a virtual way they're able to present themselves in court or via telephone. It's important to note that a judge does have to approve this motion first. Meanwhile, a senior Department of Homeland Security spokesperson told me the administration is once again implementing the rule of law. They also say if migrants have a valid credible fear claim, they will continue in immigration proceedings. But if no valid claim is found, they will be subject to deportation.
Immigration attorneys like me, we are really in a state of confusion. Like, we are trying to understand what's happening and understand, how we are able to help our community, our clients.
And Ian also says if people don't go to their court hearing, the judge may issue a deportation order in their absence, and that person will have to reopen the case or file another motion to try to stay in the country. This is not something that he recommends. Steve, back to you.